A recent AARP survey finds 1 in 5 Americans over 50 have no retirement savings. In this Watching Your Wallet, Carice Jackman explores the ways you can start saving for retirement now, $1 at a time.
The AARP is calling it a retirement crisis.
We have far too many people who aren't prepared, to be perfectly blunt.
It's why David John, Senior Policy Advisor with the AARP, is trying to get the word out so people can prepare for retirement now.
We have about half the workforce who doesn't have access to a retirement savings program at work. We have most people who are saving don't feel that they have enough, and roughly 1 out of 5 people approaching retirement don't have anything saved whatsoever.
John says the AARP is hoping to turn the tide, both at state and federal levels. Congress is currently considering 2 pieces of legislation to expand retirement security: the Bipartisan Retirement Savings for Americans Act and the Automatic IRA Act, which would provide retirement savings accounts to eligible workers without employer-sponsored plans, something John believes will help Americans when it comes to post-work savings.
Workers who otherwise wouldn't have the opportunity to save for retirement at work can have the choice. If their employer decides, well, instead I'm going to open a 401k or something like that, that's great. If the employer doesn't, then the employer can put in the state auto IRA or a similar method. And this is low cost, doesn't cost the employer anything, simple, easy to understand, and it allows people who otherwise would just have Social Security to have a much more secure retirement future.
For those who may watch and listen to this and want to save for retirement, but they are living paycheck to paycheck, they say, I can't get this done. I'm just barely trying to make it through the week. David, what would your message be to them to encourage them they can do this?
So many people say, well, I can't do it. And what you can do is start small. I mean, especially if you're younger, you don't need to put in a huge amount of money to start off with. Start small, and then, as we've talked about, build up over time as you can afford it.
John also advises people to get a handle on what they're spending each month. Instead of eating out, maybe use that $30 towards saving for your retirement.
Because we sometimes are in automatic spending mode, and we don't really realize what we're focusing on and how much we're spending on things.
So look at your money and find ways to cut back. Remember, starting small with some retirement savings is better than no savings at all. With this Watching Your Wallet, I'm Carice Jackman.
The AARP also says to know when to claim Social Security. The later you can claim, the higher your lifetime Social Security benefits will be, and it will be inflation protected for the rest of your life. Now let's get another check of the weather from Max.
Yeah,